Hey, Treasure and Fan Chill Pal, Big D back here again with another quick movie review. And the movie we're reviewing today is Midway. My wife and I went and saw Midway last Friday, and I thought I'd do a quick movie review. Just so you know, these movie reviews I try to do no spoilers, although it's kind of hard not to spoil Midway since it is history. But so I won't throw spoilers at you. But I just like to talk about it really quickly, can give you my breakdown of it, and then give you what my score is, and then we'll go from there. So my wife and I went and saw Midway. My wife's not the biggest war movie fan. She often tolerates it because I enjoy them, and because I went and saw Last Christmas last weekend. She went and saw this movie this weekend. It's kind of the agreement we had. I got to say, she really liked it as well as I. I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite movies of the year. I really enjoyed this movie. I'm not kidding you. I thought it was really well done. It's like 2.5 hours long, and I was totally into it. When those credits started to roll, I was like, wait a minute. It just started. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. The special effects were really good. Some of the effects were kind of off. Some of the battleships and stuff like that, and some of the aircraft carriers kind of looked a little bit like not quite right. But I really liked it. I love the actors that were in it. They got a really great cast of actors to be in this movie. And it was just great. It's kind of a throwback to those old like 40s and 50s movies where everybody rallies together and yeah, we take care of business. But you know, essentially the movie's about the Battle of Midway, which was the turning point in the Pacific Battle during World War II. United States had what I want to say 6-7 months earlier had a devastating loss at Pearl Harbor, which brought us into the war. And then Midway was the next big focal battle. Had the Japanese had taken Midway, they would have had a jumping point to attack the West Coast. So looking at places like Seattle, San Francisco, Los Angeles would have all been vulnerable to Japanese attack had they won that battle. But the Allied forces won in a very interesting battle. You kind of watch this movie, and there's a couple times I'm like, how did we win? You know, but really well done. The special effects were really cool. It was really well acted. I was really surprised. And I guess I shouldn't have been too much surprised. It was done by Roland Emmerich, who, of course, did movies like, you know, Independence Day. And I've always enjoyed his movies. So for that aspect, I knew going in, it was definitely going to be a lot of fanfare, if anything. But I really liked the story. Even though I knew the story, it was neat to see that. It was neat to see some of these actual people brought to life on the big screen. Some of these people that helped us win that battle and helped turn the tide of the war. But it was really good. The special effects were really good, except for a couple scenes. It was cool to see the USS Enterprise again, which was decommissioned a couple years ago. So there is no aircraft carrier Enterprise anymore. Star Trek fan like me, kind of like, oh man. The funny thing is I actually toured the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise when I was a kid. When I was in Boy Scouts, we took a big tour. We got to walk the whole ship. Got to walk around. Got to see the jets underneath. It was really a neat experience. So it was cool to kind of see that whole aspect and just to watch everything kind of unfold. And it was really captivating. It really was. It's been a while since I think they've really had a good movie like that out in the theaters. So with that being said, the cinematography was great too. Some of those flying scenes were actually incredible looking. It was really neat. And to see those old planes where like nowadays you watch guys flying in fighter jets and they've got the full-on canopy over them while they're flying. They got the mask and stuff like that. And in those days, in the 40s, you know, they were still leaving the canopy open when they were at certain levels when they're flying, you know, and it was just funny to watch the tail gunner, like the canopy's off and he's like right out there and shooting, you know. It's very much like World War I was with the old biplane. So, but again, very good movie. I really, really super enjoyed it. I would really recommend going to see it in theaters if you get a chance because it's kind of grand in scale. Like even the battle at the beginning when you watch Pearl Harbor being attacked, I thought was so much better done than Pearl Harbor the movie. It was much more dramatic, and it was much more like I felt a lot different. Like they really tried to capture some of the scenes out of photographs you'd seen in history books. So I thought that was really cool. With that, I'm going to give you my ratings. So, you know, my ratings, I do red vines, 1 red vine being the worst, 10 being the best movie ever made. I give this a solid 9. Not kidding you. I think my only quibble would be a couple times the special effects were a little iffy. But I really enjoyed the movie. I really loved the acting. I really loved the actors. Woody Harrelson I thought was awesome in the movie. Just all the way around good stuff. Oh gosh, I can't remember the actors' names and I feel really bad about it, but just everybody did a good job, and it was kind of uplifting to watch. It was like, yeah, it was like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. I just really enjoyed it, for that, for lack of a better word. So that is it for my review. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Leave me some comments down below. Have you seen this movie? What were your thoughts? Let's talk about it a little bit. I'm kind of curious to know what other people thought about the movie. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos by me, Big D. Click the notification button to notify you when I do put up new videos. Again, thank you guys all for watching. Everybody take care out there and be safe. Always keep playing, because you never know what you're going to find. And as always, live long and prosper. Bye.